What is up, you guys? I want to do a big shout outs to PMG, Poor Man's Gold. If you haven't seen his channel, check him out. Super nice guy, showing a lot of love. I appreciate it, man, once again, for what you did and helping me out, and the PMG gang, you know, just showing love and everything, man. I really appreciate it. PMG, I'm gonna tag you on this video, but I want you to know that I'm gonna be sending something. Actually, I'm gonna be sending a couple things. I want to send something so you can do a giveaway for your viewers, and I also want to send something to put into the PMG book, man, the Hall of Fame book. It's gonna be awesome, man. I really appreciate it.
Can't let nobody see my
festival.
Alright, so let me jump right in. So I wanted to share what I did today. What I did was take a loan out on my 401k, and usually when you do that, you need to check with your company, your employer, and your human resource and see how it works for you. It might not be the same as me, but as general, you should be able to borrow from your 401k, pay it back in increments, weekly or every 2 weeks, determines on how you get paid. And yeah, that's what I did. I've been paying attention to the market. There's really no need for me to keep it in there as much. I'm not taking the whole thing out, just, you know, a little personal loan to myself. I would pay it back in interest, and yeah, you can stretch it on for 2 years, 4 years, whatever the case may be. But it's a super cool tool that you can use in times like these. You know, if you either want to borrow to keep some stash of cash on hand for worst case scenarios, is always a good idea. But currently, you know, I wanted to use it for debt. I have cash, you know, for emergencies, but I wanted to eliminate debt as much as I can. So this is going to be huge and kind of part of my goal of just really getting freed up with debt. And I don't want to be worrying about having to pay interest on a credit card or anything like that. I want to be able to be as frugal as I can in times like this. So that's what I'm going to be using it for, unfortunately. But stackers, I wanted to share this with you, especially new stackers, or, you know, really anybody who doesn't plan on retiring, but to use this strategy. If you are in a good place where you don't need to really, you know, worry about debt or anything like that, and you wanted to kind of build up your, you know, your gold stack, silver stack, wherever the case may be, now would be the time to really jump on it. And, you know, this is my personal opinion. You know, everybody works different. Maybe you might not want to touch it or whatever the case may be, but it's such a good tool, and you don't hear many people talking about this. And yeah, I want to eventually, I keep lowering my contribution. So what I do is that what I did this time was lower my contribution rate by 1%. And I wanted to be able to get it close to exactly kind of, you know, how my checks are now. So that's why I lowered that percent, went ahead and started the loan. And it usually takes about 3 to 4 days. I would go ahead and say a week once it processes into your bank account. Like I said, make sure you check. If you have a 401k, make sure you check with you know, your employer and stuff like that, and see how it works. But dudes, if you are in a good position where you can use it towards that, that'd be the best bet. It'd be so easy to go ahead and get a little bit of the stack going. You know, I don't really recommend draining it all out, but like I said, man, that we don't know when this bubble is going to pop, and we just don't know. So it could be very good for emergency things, you know, anything, you know, that when it comes to like certain valuable, you know, commodities and certain things that you need. I mean, you can use it for many things. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys, just have you think about it and consider it as an option. Because hey, if you can pull out 3 or 4 grand and use that for buying ounce of gold, or, you know, 1/10 ounce gold coins, you know, I mean, whatever. I mean, it's a good tool. I think that would come in handy. And I also wanted to share that I went ahead and I got my first 50 of the Mercury dimes. I went back, if you haven't seen my last video, yeah, I went back and I mean, you really can't beat it. $100 for 50. So pretty happy with that. I think I might end up getting another roll, maybe. We'll see. She only gave me one tube, so there's not another tube, so I might be all right. But knowing her, once I start buying them, there might be another tube, and then I'll get the itch. But yes, I feel happy about that, you guys. And anyways, appreciate it again, PMG, for all your support and just helping me out. Like I said, check out his channel, Poor Man's Gold. You can't go wrong with it. Awesome content. I'm trying to free up some time now so I can soak in a lot of this knowledge from all these channels and all these new subscribers, man. It's a blessing. It's cool to get feedback from such equipped stackers, and even some newly stackers. You can, we can all relate, and we can all just, collab and learn from each other. And PMG to be able to take the time to actually do a video and to do a shout out it's awesome. Check out his channel, you guys. Poor Man's Gold. And I'll see you guys in the next video.